Years ago, I did go to college. A lot of people don't, they find it hard to believe, but I did. As a matter of fact, I graduated with, it was high honors, it was middle honors, and there was low honors. Right, low honors. Okay. So I had a literature class, and mixed in with the literature that we had to read, the professor would give us vocabulary questions. Well, not questions, but words, and we'd have to know the definitions of them, right? So there was a blonde that sat next to me. She sat like this. She'd never give me the time of day. I'm sitting here. She always had her back turned to me, right? So her and the professor, I think they were very friendly because she was always getting A's, never did her homework, never brought books to class, like Dante's Inferno, The Old Man and the Sea, Tale of Two Cities, nothing, right? All right, so because her and Mr. P is, they're good. They're pretty good with each other, right? So, I don't know, one day they must have had a fight. She never liked to be called on in class. And he had the audacity one day to call on her and ask her a vocabulary question. So, he says, Penelope. Now, she's steaming, right? Because he's about to ask her a question and, she's cursing at him under her breath, right? He says, Penelope, what's the difference between apathy and empathy? Now, real nasty. She says, I don't know and I don't care. So he looks at me, the professor. He says, you think she did her homework? I said, nah. Paul Anka must have wrote about 9,000 songs. This is my favorite one, My Hometown. I did it recently. It's apropos to a trip I recently took. And I looked around to see all the changes. But he did a lot of songs, and one of the greatest compositions he ever did was the theme to The Longest Day, which was about the greatest generation during World War II. And as I'm walking around, even my nieces, my nephews do it, the young kids today, a lot of people our age do it, all day long, beep, 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 beep on the phone. Takes me about a half an hour to write one word because I got one of them old flip jobs, right? I take it out, people make fun of me because they see that say, ooh, did they make that phone especially for you? And I tell them, I don't want to say what I said. But anyway, all day long, they're walking into walls, they're tripping over curbs. Anyway, if it wasn't for the greatest generation, these people that all day long like this, they'd have to go home and use Morse code to communicate with their contacts that they want to communicate with. Anyway, this was one of my favorite songs. I'm going to try and perform it. That Paul Anka every day. I took a little trip to my hometown. I only stopped just to look around. And as I walked along the thoroughfare, there were memories everywhere. And all those memories, they filled my heart. How did it happen and how did it start? I only know that I fell in love. I guess that answer lies above, oh what a feeling. My heart was reeling, the bells were ringing, the birds were singing, and all those memories go on and on, all through the night until the break of dawn. I hear a bird up in a tree sing this little melody. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. I took a little trip to my hometown, only stopped just to look around. And as I walked along the thoroughfare, there was music playing everywhere. The music came from within my heart. How did it happen and how did it start? I only know that I fell in love. I guess that answer lies above. Oh, what a feeling. My heart was reeling, the bells were ringing, the birds were singing. So this music, it goes on and on, all through the night until the break of dawn. I hear a bird up in a tree sing this little melody. Ay, 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 ay. I don't know, I don't care.